Top of the evening, top of the evening. What's up? It's your boy, Jay Richards. It's been a minute. Just wanted to jump up here because I want to address something. I needed the approval from my homeboy before I started to even talk about this. So I'm just jump right into it. I ain't even gonna give no long speeches, y'all. If y'all follow my YouTube channel, if y'all follow my Instagram, if y'all follow my Twitter, y'all know the movement I'm pushing and y'all know what I'm about. All right, so because I don't disclose no names or whatever. So a friend of mine, right? A friend of mine and his kid's mother, they're no longer together, whatever the case may be, right? So, they haven't been together for some years now, or whatever the case may be. So, his kid's mother, she ended up getting into a relationship after, they didn't work out, whatever the case may be. Who walked away from who? That's not even important. I'm not even too sure, to be honest with you. I never really got into those details. But, he's been doing what he's been doing. He's been there for his two kids. His two kids. He's been there for his two kids. He tried to show up to every school events, every open teachers night, whatever the case may be. Like, he's A1, he's solid, he's been doing his part, or whatever the case may be. All right. Fast forward, his kid's mother now get into a relationship. She's now with her person for about like 2 years, maybe 3 years, or whatever the case may be. This friend of mine, he was trying to find out, like, who the person is, who's around his kids, or whatever the case may be. Because the mom wants to be, bitter, vindictive, evil, whatever the case may be. She didn't want to disclose who the guy was. So when this friend now sees his kids, he's asking his kids, like, who's around, this, that, and the third, whatever. Correction. The mom been in the relationship for like 6 years. I'm sorry. If I said 2, no, it's 6 years. I'm sorry. The mom been in a relationship for like 6 years, or whatever the case would be. That's how long him and his kid's mother haven't been together, whatever the case would be. So, he's asking like a normal father. Like, he's asking, like, who are you around? Does this person yell at you? Does he scream at you? All of that stuff. So he asked the mom, he was like, yo, I would really like to know who's this around my kids, or whatever the case may be. She then proceeds, that's none of your business. Just know the kids are being taken care of, whatever. Granted, this friend falls back, he leaves it alone. He doesn't push the issue, right? So for months, right? Like, I don't even like to talk about these kind of topics because it's touching and it's really scary, because you never know who's around your kids when you're in a new relationship, when it's not the parent that you're with. And this doesn't go for all women, all all mothers, or all dads. But majority of the times it happens to, like, some moms. They'll get in a relationship, don't know, well, they think they know the person that they're dealing with. Come to find out, this person can be touching their kids, mistreating their kids, just that crazy part right there. So it was one time this friend was spending time with his kids, or whatever the case may be, and he noticed, like, his kids was acting a little different. So he's like, yo, are y'all okay? Like, what's going on? This, that, and third. They didn't want to disclose what was going on. They didn't want to say anything until he had to keep forcing it till they finally cracked. They finally cracked. They broke down. They started crying. They was like, they really miss their dad. They really want to be with their dad. They want to live with their dad. All of this crazy stuff. So the kids, I'm not going to disclose what the kids said the mother's boyfriend been doing, but it like, I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know. Like I told this friend, I was like, you handled it better than I would have handled it personally. You've handled it better than how I would have handled it. But so this friend then, took it into the law. He was like, I'm gonna go to the police or whatever. He went to the police, did his part, whatever the case may be. The mom still didn't want to disclose anything. She said, oh, he's lying. He's manipulating the kids. He's telling the kids these things. Mind you, when they spoke to the kids said what has been happening, but the mom's still pushing the issue, saying he's manipulating the kids. He's putting things into the kids' head. Now, it's messed up, this system that we have, because you could be a dad, you could be there for your kids, you could be there A1, you could be there since day one, and you bring it to the law and tell them like, yo, this is what's going on. They will still look at you like you're the bad person. Now, this friend is trying to, go about it the law route, because he said, if he take it into his hands, it is what it is. It is what it is. But this mom has been, lying, saying the dad is lying, none of that happened. He told the kids to say this, that, and the third, whatever. Now, one thing I know with kids, a kid is not gonna lie. A kid is not gonna lie. A kid is not gonna lie. And it's sad that some parents, because it's not all mothers. That's the crazy thing. It's not all mothers, because I could come up here and bash mothers and say it's all mothers. But since I started my platform, I have yet to say it's all mothers. You have some mothers out there that, because the relationship didn't last or didn't work out with the kid's father, they want to be so vindictive and evil and spiteful that they want to do whatever it takes to hurt that man. And what they would do, they will hurt that man through his kids. A man that's in his kid's life, day one, A1, whatever. If he's been there since day one, only way you can get back at him and hurt him is through his kids. And it's sad, because I went through this situation. Well, not this situation, but I went through something like that when me and my kid's mother, I went my separate way from her. Now I'm the bad guy. I'm the deadbeat. I'm not knowing what's going on with my kids. All of this stuff. Like, if you follow my podcast, I've been saying the same thing. My daughter's now 9 years old. My son is now 20 years old. I've been saying the same thing for 9 years. The reason I'm saying 9 years, because it started with my daughter. So I've been saying the same thing. Nothing changed up. Nothing switched up with me. My lingo has been the same lingo. Nothing changed. It's been the same. And I've been pushing this narrative. Like, I'm trying to get, dads more involved. I'm trying to get, I'm just trying to break the cycle. I'm trying to break it. If it don't work out between you and the kid's dad, so be it. It's fine. It's normal. It's life. It is life. But don't use the kids as a pawn to hurt this man, because it will hurt this man. Because you have some men out here, they're mentally drained. Like, they can't grasp what's going on. They're like, yo, we were good when we were together. Now I walk away. Now she walk away. Whoever walk away. But now I can't see my kids. I can't be involved with my kids. I can't know what's going on. This, that, and the third. Like, it's really sad and it's hurtful. And it's like, some mothers get a thrill and a kick out of using kids as pawns to hurt us dads, because they know you can't hurt us with the relationship, because we walked away from that. We left that. We took our sanity and say, yo, my sanity is more important than dealing with this narcissistic, vindictive person. And I'm the me person, I know firsthand, because I've been going through it for years now. And you would think it would end, you would think it would change, but those who know. Like, that's all I could say. Those who know. But I'm glad I was able to touch this small piece, because I could go in further with it, but I told this friend I would keep it to a limit or whatever. I'm not gonna, because I don't want to say too much, and then the people that know about it, they know, who it's about. Like, if you know, if you know. But it's sad. It's really sad, because some of these mothers out here, they will really put their kids in harm's way just to hurt the man. And I know what some of you are thinking. Some people, 'cause I know I might get this as a question. Some people would be like, oh, but she's moved on. She's been with somebody for all these years. She didn't see these signs. She didn't see these signs that this man was like this. And to be honest, from what I've been told and what I've been hearing, some women be like, yo, you don't see it. You don't see it. Like, the man will play like he's a good stepfather. He'll play like he's a good man. He'll play good to get into the woman's graces. And then, she's letting her guard down, leaving the kids with the man doing stuff. He's threatening the kids like, yo, you better not say anything. Da, da, da. People going to say it's lies. It don't happen, but it happens. I'm keeping it 100 with you. It happens. Because I have not numerous, but I have some friends that went through it. And if it was up to me and I could, interview these friends that I know, I would, but I don't want to put them on the spotlight like that, you know, because a lot of people don't know. Like I said, those who know. So I don't want to put them on the spotlight like that. But I will say this before I end this brief little message. It's like 10 minutes in. Those mothers out there, stop using these kids as a pawn. Stop trying to hurt these kids stop trying to hurt these dads with the kids. Because yes, to an extent, it's hurting the dads, but at the same time, you're hurting your kids in the process. Because you're letting your kids get touched up on, felt up on, and it's crazy. Because now you have some dads, when they find out what's going on, now they jump out the window, do what they got to do. Now they behind bars doing life because they was there to protect their son. They was there to protect their daughter. Like, y'all got to stop doing that. Y'all have to stop doing that, because it's fathers out here who want to be involved in their kids' lives, but y'all are holding them back. Y'all are hindering them from being there for their kids because you want to get back at him because the relationship didn't work out. Like, that's bullshit. Excuse my French. That's bullshit. That's petty. That's narcissistic behavior. Like, let that man be in his kids' lives. Let that man be there for his kids. When it's open school night, let that man be involved. When it's performances at the school, let that man be involved. Let that man know what's going on, because it's 50-50. Now, granted, if there's men out there that are deadbeats, that have not been involved, that have not even signed the birth certificate, that just never been around, granted, you get in a new relationship, you do whatever you do, so be it. That's you. Because, you know, the dad is not around. But if a dad is active and the dad has been around and been there since day one, why are you trying to hurt that man with the kids by moving spiteful with him? Like, why do that? Why do that? You want to see that man mentally lose his mind, mentally break. Like, you have men out here who are really offing themselves because they can't be a dad to their kids. They can't be there at their son's basketball game. They can't be there at their daughter's dance recital. They can't be there at their son's open school night. They can't be there at their daughter's open school night. Like, put the kids first and stop being bitter. Stop being evil. You are hurting the kids in the process. Yes, the dad is being hurt as well. But at the same time, those kids are being hurt. Those kids are growing up with psychological problems, like mental issues, wondering, oh, why wasn't dad there? Why wasn't dad this? Why mom and dad don't speak? I'm gonna jump into something real quick. I had a kid, you know, like a kid that I know, whatever the case may be, and he was like, yo, my mom and dad don't speak. Like, every time I see my dad, my mom just be like, oh, go ahead, they go your deadbeat dad. And then, like, why are you telling the kid that they go your deadbeat dad? Like, why you can't just, like, you know, okay, there's your dad's son, or there's your dad, daughter, go have fun with him, enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your summer. Like, why it can't be like that? Why everything gotta be like negative? Like, I don't understand it. Why it has to be negative? I really hope this message touched someone, if not a lot of people. Please share it, like it, comment if you must. But you really have dads out here that's hurting, that are suffering, and these mothers are out here laughing and having fun and thinking it's cute, and it's really not cute, because you're putting your kids in the middle, and your kids are being harmed because of your stupidity, and because you are not mature, and because you can't get over the fact the relationship did not work out. Like, that's all I can say. I had to jump up here to touch that. I'm glad I had to go ahead, because I told, you know, this friend I would touch that topic, because he also said I could touch it, but he just said don't go further into it. Trust me, it's more than what I'm saying. But if I get to go ahead and I can talk about it in the near future, I will. I definitely will touch this again. But it's your boy Jay Riches. Salute. Thank you for listening. Like I said, like, share, comment, you know, spread the word. Like, let's break these cycles, man. Mothers, to the evil, vindictive, the narcissistic, the mothers who, like, something is wrong with them, put those kids first. Please, put those kids first. Stop hurting that man with the kids. That's all I gotta say. Stop hurting that man with those kids. Salute. Once again, it's your boy Jay Riches, and I'll get up with y'all next time. Yeah.